What's up, soul family, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on what is happening for you in the month of September 2022. So before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you are feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation for today's pick a card, all of my payment information as well as my Amazon deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well. And without further ado, we're going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. Group number 1 beginning on the left and group number 4 ending on the right. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1, and welcome to your reading, you guys. You guys have chosen the Birthing a New Age card. In the bottom of the card says Birthing New Creations, Dreaming a New World into Being. And what's crazy is the Dreamer card came out in this spread here, okay? So this is like the Fool card in traditional tarot. It's about just jumping right in and, you know, not asking too many questions beforehand, not questioning your decisions and just going for it, okay? But this month in September, we do have the Two of Earth that follows this Dreamer card. So I feel like you guys are going to be adapting to some sort of new change that's coming in your way, something that maybe you guys have been planning for a while and you're just ready to go for it. And I fully encourage you to go for it, but Spirit is saying you need to be careful that you're not moving too quickly. We also have the Eight of Fire here, so you need to be careful that you're not moving too fast or juggling too fast or too much at once this month, because it could lead to you making some minor mistakes that you need to go back and fix. And I'm not getting like major mistakes, I'm just getting something simple like you're carrying a bunch of stuff up the steps, you end up dropping some stuff and you got to go back and pick it up. You know, it's like you're making more trips than you'd intended to make because you were trying to take on too much at once, okay? Also, you guys, I'm feeling like at the beginning of the month there might be a lack of clarity here because we have the Renewal card, okay? So it came out in reversed, which is the Judgment card in traditional tarot. So I feel like there might be a lack of clarity surrounding this new change coming into your life. You may not necessarily realize how big it is. For some of you, it could be like a new job, you know, taking a risk, you know, just following your heart. But at the same time, I feel like there could be some fears surrounding these new changes coming in. And this could really be anything in your life, but I'm feeling like these fears, they stem from a lack of clarity. They stem from potentially a fear of the unknown. You guys know that you guys are going to be experiencing some big new changes. Like your whole way of living is about to shift, okay? And it's going to be very, very prosperous as well, okay? But Spirit is saying, like, be careful with what you're investing in and how fast you're investing in it, if that makes sense. Like, be careful with where you're spending your money. And I'm not saying this from a place of lack, I'm just saying this from a place of like, this month you might actually need to kind of slow down and really plan a little bit better, because there's nothing wrong with jumping right into something new, especially if you feel called to do so or if you feel like it's just really what's meant for you. But at the same time, Spirit is saying you're going to need to slow down this month, okay? Some of you guys are constantly on go, go, go mode. It's like you don't give yourself a chance to slow down and breathe for a minute and really evaluate, you know, is this the right thing for me to do? Some of you guys might even feel like slowing down is not an option for you this month. And all I'm saying is you need to make it an option, okay? Because we have this Page of Earth here. So if you guys are worried about money or you're worried about finances, this is like a time for you to double back a little bit, just to make sure that you're investing your time, your money, your energy in all of the right areas, because you want your investments to be fruitful. They can't be fruitful if you have too many eggs in one basket, okay? That's the overall energy that I'm getting for this month in terms of like your finances and your material world. That is what I'm seeing, okay? So I do feel like this month has the potential to be very, very fruitful. But you do need to watch out here, because we have this Five of Fire. So somebody could be out here trying to compete with you, or there might be a need for you to kind of stand up for yourself and just do what is right for you here with this Five of Fire. This is about conflict, but this conflict could also be internal as well, because with the Dreamer card here, it's like you guys might be feeling conflicted about some of the changes that are about to come in your way, because you know that the change that you're about to welcome into your life, whatever it may be or whatever is about to come your way, some of you guys might not even be aware of what this change is. It's going to require a whole new way of living, a whole new perspective, a whole new experience, basically, that you guys are going to have to open yourselves up to. Okay, so that's what I see in terms of, your material reality, your material world. We are going to get into love here. I am seeing love coming in because we do have the Lovers card. So this might not necessarily come in exactly within the month of September because, as y'all know, tarot is actually timeless. However, I am seeing that somebody's going to be catching your eye relatively soon here. And this person is going to have a lot of passion for you because we have this 8 of fire here. So this is like very intense intimacy is what I'm seeing here. So I definitely feel like, it's somebody's going to be coming in soon. And I feel like you guys are going to want to really there's going to be a part of you that just really wants to jump in this month, jump in head first. And I, of course, I'm a fire sign and I'm all about just jumping in. But you have this earth sign energy here, this page of earth, that there is a need for you to slow it down in the month of September. Okay, it's not a rush. Okay, it's not a race. All right. Some of you guys might feel like, everybody else around you, has their dream partner or has their dream job or is doing well for themselves. And Spirit is saying, don't be out here comparing yourselves to other people because you have your own path that is destined for you and is set for you. There is no need for you to compete and there's no need for others to compete with you. Okay. And that's why I'm just getting the overall energy of course you can jump in. Of course you can, dive head first into it, but you want to make sure you know exactly what it is that you're getting yourself into. So Spirit wasn't saying too much about love, I'm not gonna lie, but I do see somebody. Okay, so for the signs that we have coming in, we have very strong Sagittarius energy, we have Gemini energy, we also have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy, your sign or their sign. And I'm just feeling like there's going to be a lot of attraction, especially physical attraction between you and this person that is going to be coming in. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say whether or not this person is coming in exactly in the month of September, but it seems like Spirit is, or the universe is kind of trying to prepare you for this because it's something new is coming in. And I also feel like your life pretty soon here might be doing a complete 360 in like all areas of your life. With this 2 of earth here, it might be a little overwhelming. Okay, the 2 of earth is about, like I said, juggling so much that you could slip up and make minor mistakes, but these are not major mistakes. Okay, if they were major mistakes, we would have had the Tower card in this reading. We don't have the Tower card in this reading. This is all for your personal growth and your evolution this month. Okay, as you can see here, it says birthing a new age, so something is going to have to give. Something here is going to change for sure. Spirit is saying if you've been thinking about quitting a job or moving on to something else, a new field, a new area of your life, go for it. Definitely go for it. But just make sure you don't have too many eggs in one basket. Okay, you might be super duper quick to accept a new job offer, then your dream job comes in and you're like, oh my gosh, I already signed a contract, like I'm already locked into the job that I just accepted. You feel what I'm saying? So it's important that this month you guys really analyze all of your options. Okay, and if you have your heart set on one thing, that needs to be the thing that takes up the majority of your focus. Okay, Spirit is also saying that in terms of this new relationship, there's nothing that you really have to do. Okay, don't approach this from a place of desperation. I know a lot of us who are single, we really do want somebody to come in and just sweep us off of our feet, and of course we can have those things, but when you're actually looking for something, it's have you ever heard the term, a watched pot never boils? You know what I'm saying? Or it seems like it never finishes cooking. So you don't want to be in the energy of waiting for anything, because that further puts you in the energy of lack, which is not where you want to be. The 4 of earth is letting me know that you guys are working through these feelings of lack. You're working through these feelings of not having the things that you want, not having the things that you desire. In order to attract it, you got to be that shit. Okay, you want to attract abundance into your life, embody abundance, embody the personality and the aura of somebody who already has everything that you want and more. It has to come from you first. It has to come from you first. In order for the universe to show you a particular thing that you want, whether it's a particular lifestyle, a particular person, you need to be on that wavelength or be on that frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're up here, and you want something that's up here, instead of try to focus on that from up here, you want to focus on raising your vibration to match that of what it is that you want, raising your frequency to match that of the things that you want. Okay, and you might have some things, some people, some situations, circumstances along the way that could potentially trip you up, or that might not necessarily reflect this new reality that you are trying to live in, or this new age that you're birthing, as the card says. But it's very important that when you see that something is not in accordance to the life that you're trying to live, you can't really entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you know, if the waiter brings you the wrong order, brings you some shit that you're allergic to, or something along those lines, you're not going to eat it. You're going to send that shit back and wait until your actual order, your food comes, you know. And if it's not made properly, you're going to send that shit back and you're going to wait until it comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you might get some type of compensation for that. That's kind of very similar to how the universe works. So that is what I see for you guys in the month of September. I do feel like there is going to be a heavy focus on your finances, making sure that you're investing in all the right areas. And I do see a very passionate relationship coming in for you soon. This could happen towards the middle or the end of September, or this is just something that you're being prepared for, basically. So that is what I see for you guys for this month. Let me know in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you're feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation for today's pick a card, all of my payment information as well as Amazon deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2, and welcome to your reading. You guys have chosen the ever unfolding rose card. In the bottom of the card says cracked open. It's happening for you and not to you. Okay, so I feel like that's a very important message for you guys. Oftentimes, you know, as humans, when we experience life lessons, it's like we're just like, you know, why is this happening to me? Why is this always happening to me? Instead of, you know, looking at it from a perspective of, okay, this is happening for me. What am I supposed to learn from this, right? So I definitely feel like you guys, your mindset has been changing a lot surrounding a lot of the lessons or the karmic lessons that you guys have experienced in this lifetime. And I just feel like you have ended some type of cycle going into this month, okay? Because we have this 10 of air here in this 4 of air. So I can see here that it wasn't always easy for you guys. You guys have done a tremendous amount of healing, and like I've said, you've had to end some very difficult and painful cycles in order to move on to this new chapter of your life, which is beautiful. And not even harping too much on that, not even harping too much on the past. Like, I see some beautiful things coming in for you this month, and I actually love the energy of the rest of this spread, okay? Because we have this star here, the star and the 6 of earth. So I'm feeling like if you guys have been feeling overwhelmed, or if you're feeling like you're doing everything on your own, you're doing everything alone, I feel like it's possible somebody could come in and want to offer you some help here with this 6 of earth here. Also, I'm hearing some of y'all could be getting a raise. If you've been trying to manifest a raise, that is something that is going to be coming in for you. With the star, I feel like it's going to be all eyes on you this month. And a lot of the times you might not even notice these eyes that are on you, but people are watching you and they're seeing what it is that you're bringing to the table, and they are quite amazed by it, to say the least, you guys. I'm very proud of you guys. Also with the 6 of earth, I'm feeling like for some of y'all, somebody might want to come in and spend some money on you, spend some extra time. Somebody's going above and beyond to try to get your attention, okay? Also, I'm seeing that you guys will have accomplished something. Remember how I said you guys are ending a cycle? We have the Chariot card. So it's like there's going to be some type of accomplishment, some type of achievement that you're going to be getting some type of recognition for. And this recognition could be behind closed doors, but I'm not seeing anybody coming at you with no hateful or ugly energy. It's like your spirit team completely blocked that off, okay? Yeah, I'm just seeing so much personal growth with this pile. I'm also seeing a wish fulfillment. So y'all, September is going to be your month. People are going to be paying attention to you if you're trying to get more maybe fame, or if you're trying to get more attention, more recognition, that's coming in for you guys this month. Spirit is just saying you need to be more specific. Because if you out here saying, and I always say this, if you out here saying that you want to manifest more money and you want to have more money, be specific about how you say that. Like, do you want it to come from a sugar mommy, a sugar daddy? Do you want people to just buy you gifts and buy you things, you know? Because don't be surprised if all you tell the universe is, I want some more money, then your job start calling you up like, we need you, you know what I'm saying? Or we need you to come in on this day off. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. So yeah, be specific this month. With this 9 of water and this sun card, I'm seeing you're going to get some type of wish fulfillment that is going to make you feel very happy. You know how oftentimes, you know, the younger version of us, we want things that are not necessarily good for us, or we wanted things that are not necessarily good for us, and we have our hearts set on those things. Spirit is saying that the things that you actually want are things that are good for you. That is how you know that you have grown. That is how you know that you have changed and you're welcoming prosperity. You're welcoming something new to your life, more recognition, the right type of people, right? And I'm also feeling like you guys are very balanced this month. Like, I'm getting a lot of, it's like a yin yang balance here, because we have this king of water, this king of fire. It's like you're taking on the leadership position of your own life. You're doing it from a very soft-hearted and loving and tender, unconditional love type of place, but also from a place of power and leadership and discipline. That is beautiful, you guys. Like, the universe, your spirit guides are just watching you like, we couldn't be more proud of pile number 2, you guys. Also, I'm seeing like some stability in your home situation, who you're going home to. Who's calling me? Who you're going home to. Like, it's going to be a much more stable position for you guys with this 4 of fire here. Like, I'm getting just a lot of happiness, okay? Also, the 4 of fire, this card, it reminds me of the solar plexus chakra. So does the sun. So I'm just seeing that you guys are going to be feeling really, really confident this month, okay? So that's what I see in terms of like finances. Like, I feel like people are going to want to spend money on you, or they're going to want to spend time on you, maybe a new job, or like employment, or, you know, if you were having debt, or if you didn't know how something was going to get paid, like, it's getting paid this month, okay? Somehow, some way it's getting paid this month. That's the type of energy y'all have to embody whenever you find yourself worried about bills or worried about things, because that stems from a place of lack, that fear of not having enough, you know, or that fear of not being abundant, right? That's something that you guys are working through this month, right? If you are embodying the energy of like, you know, I've got millions of dollars in the bank, even if you got 2 cents, that money has no choice but to come in. And that is the truth. That is how this universe works, you know. If every single time you think about money, you get scared, it's like you're blocking your own blessings, you're blocking your own abundance. But I am seeing somebody wants to come in and help you, right? Also, in terms of love, okay, I'm seeing somebody's going to want to spend that money on you, but I'm also seeing that some of y'all might have 2 choices or 2 options in love. You might have this person that is very strong, very fierce, very fiery type of energy, fiery type of personality. And then you have somebody who is more tender-hearted and more soft, you know. I feel like you guys, most of you guys are probably going to choose the one who is more so strong-willed, but others of you might like the attention that this king of water, this soft, tender-hearted person brings in, is what I'm seeing. So yeah, like, I'm just seeing things are going to be going well this month. Spirit is saying just don't be harping on the past, okay? Because that version of you was unhealed and this version of you is fully healed, okay? So moving into this month, keep that in mind. If you find yourself, this is what I always do when I find myself worried about money, or if I can't buy something that I want or something that I need, I always say to myself, girl, we do not have time for this. We are an abundant queen. We got this, okay? We got this. And that is really what's going to get you through this month. So yeah, I really do see a wish fulfillment coming in for you guys in terms of money, career, and love. That's the overall energy that I'm getting. Focus on your happiness. Focus on your peace and happiness, because that's what's going to generate the most success. That's what's going to generate the most abundance, okay? And it's okay for you to acknowledge your fears if you do have them, but understand that you cannot give those. You got to be the gatekeeper of your own thoughts, and you can only let the positive ones in. So if you have fears, you know, you can always say to yourself, that's the past version of me. This ain't that anymore. That's not what we're doing anymore. We're welcoming abundance. We're welcoming the right type of attention, you know, and we're welcoming love overall. You got to remember, unconditional love and fear, those are very opposite frequencies, okay? Fear is the lowest vibration that anybody could experience in this lifetime. Unconditional love being the highest vibration that anybody could experience in this lifetime. So, yeah, that is what I see for you guys. In terms of the zodiac signs, we do have very strong Leo energy, very strong Aquarius energy, very strong Cancer energy. Could be Pisces or Scorpio. We also have Aries and Sagittarius energy coming through for these signs. This could be the person or people that's coming into your life, or this could be your sign, sun, moon, or rising. So that's what I see, you guys. Let me know how that reading resonates for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you are feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation for today's pick a card, all of my payment information as well as my deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3, and welcome to your reading, you guys. You guys have chosen the Dance with Life card, and the bottom of the card says do something to change your energy. Okay, so some of you guys might be feeling a little stagnant at the beginning of this month, but I definitely see that you guys will be taking action. Okay, also I'm feeling like some of y'all have a decision to make, all right, about something. It doesn't have to be big, but I feel like it is something that every time you think about it, it might give you a little bit of anxiety, okay? Because we have this 2 of air here, and before that we have the 9 of air. So it's something here that you guys might have been avoiding making a decision on because it's giving you anxiety. But Spirit is saying you need to pick, and you need to pick soon. But I do feel like you guys are going to end up, you know, doing the right thing, or it's just going to work itself out. It's just going to work out in your favor. We started off with the Magician card, so I love this energy for you guys, and the Hermit card. So when I pulled these 2 cards, I immediately heard that you're moving in silence. Okay, you guys are moving in silence. You are keeping your business to yourself. Okay, some of y'all got a lot of friends, you know, a lot of family members. You love them, but you're still keeping a distance because it's like you're preserving your energy for something greater. What exactly that is right now, it's kind of hard to say for you, but you are preserving your energy for something big. Something major is coming into your life. Okay, I feel like with the Ace of Fire, it's a new opportunity here. If you've been sleepy, if you've been tired all the time, it's like your body's way. It's like your soul knows what is coming is going to be big. Okay, it's going to be huge. And there's a part of you that's ready for it. But at the same time, sometimes you guys just don't do that well with change, or like, it's like you have to allow yourself the time and space and energy to just adjust to those changes. Okay, some of you guys are manifesting a business. You are considering starting a YouTube channel. You want to do something different. Okay, Dance with Life here. Y'all have a very unique energy. You walk into a room and people immediately look at you. Yeah, that's kind of what I see. So Spirit is saying it's safe for you to make that leap. It's safe for you to make that jump. Okay, and you're being encouraged to do that. But at the same time, you are very smart. Group number 3, you are very smart. It's like you are not even giving anybody the chance or the opportunity to mess anything up for you. Okay, not mess any opportunities up for you. So it is okay for you to be isolating yourself from a healthy place. When you're doing this, you need to make sure that you're recharging your energy. You are looking at all of the things, the areas of your life that you are afraid of. Okay, you know, for example, for me, I'm gonna share this with you guys. I am afraid to drive. That is something that I need to work through this year. And you know, for some people, whatever your fears might be, it might seem like it's simple to them, but for you, it could be a big hurdle for you guys to jump through. So this time that you are spending to yourself, really evaluate these areas that are making you feel uncomfortable, that are making you feel insecure. Is it your finances? Do you feel lonely? Do you feel like you don't have enough friends, or you don't have enough people that genuinely support you and understand you, you know? And I'm not talking about that, oh, you know, if you need anything, I'm here for you. I'm talking about people that will just really just come in and just be there, right? That will make you feel safe without even saying anything to you. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Because I see that you guys are not the type of person to just automatically reach out to somebody, ask them to come over, ask them to be there for you. You do best with people who just get in their lane, you know what I'm saying? They just come in and they can just adapt to being in your energy, being in your environment without taking from you, but genuinely being there from a place of unconditional love. with this Queen of Air, y'all are also evaluating who gets to stay in your life and who gets to go. It's like you're moving into a new chapter of your life, and certain characters are just dying off. Okay, they're not serving the storyline. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're cut. The director cut them, and you are the director of your own book. You are the author of your own book, director of your own movie. And with the Magician card, it's like you're finally waking up to that. You're finally taking on that role. I'm hearing some of y'all need to write a book. Yes. Yes. Okay. That would be a very, very healthy thing for you to do. I always encourage my clients and my viewers, I always encourage you guys to journal, to write out everything that you want to happen in your life, exactly how you want it to happen, as if it's already happening, or it's currently happening, or it's already happened, because that further puts you in the energy of already having the things that you want to have in your life. Also, you need to watch your thoughts, okay? You might have those thoughts that come from a fearful place come up, okay? But you need to dismiss them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when I get that feeling of, I'm scared to drive, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I dismiss that thought with, well, your ass finna learn and you're gonna do damn good at it, right? Like, that is how I have to go about that. That's how I have to treat those negative thoughts, because while they might come through and they might pass through, you know, that's not an extension of me or like how I want to live. That doesn't reflect me, and that doesn't reflect how I want to live. Whereas if I get a positive thought when I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look good today, like I look beautiful today, you know, who wouldn't want to date me? That is a thought that I'm going to accept, and that is a thought that I'm going to validate. So there needs to be a focus when you're over here in hermit mode. There needs to be a focus on you validating the correct thoughts, right? And, you know, I don't want to say shooting down, because I never encourage y'all to neglect your feelings or neglect your emotions. But you want to make sure that any negative thoughts that come from a fearful place or come from a place less than what you are worth, that those don't dictate the life that you are about to live, right? You are the author of your own book. You are the director of your own movie, okay? So as I was saying, moving back to when I was saying that you guys should write a book, okay? It's like a form of journaling, but I want you to start writing your own story. Literally, that might be something that's healthy for a lot of you, to start your own book. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be for anybody's eyes but you. You don't have to publish it, but I want you guys to start telling your own story, because pile 3, y'all always are my manifestation pile. You guys are always the pile that has the most powerful manifestations, but yet y'all get slept on the most. So when you stop sleeping on yourself, you make it 10 times easier for everybody and anybody to stop sleeping on you, right? And I'm not saying you need the validation from other people. You need to be validating yourself. Your thoughts, your feelings, good or bad, they are all valid, okay? But whether or not they control and dictate your life, that is up to you guys, okay? So that's what I see, you guys, and we're gonna move on to love as well. So I am seeing that this is my pile. You guys have a soulmate coming in, one that might have already came in, okay? Or one that needs to come in, you guys, or is about to come in. You guys, this a lot of you guys have been waiting for somebody to act right, and I'm seeing that you're gonna get somebody that's already going to act right. Or you could be manifesting the version of the person that, you know, wasn't acting right to act right. But for the most of you, you guys are attracting the soulmate that's actually going to act right. With this 2 of water, this 10 of water, I'm getting soul family energy. Your soul family might just be coming in left or right, want to help you, want to step in and be there for you emotionally, okay? Yeah, and I'm getting that there is somebody that you don't feel like you have to try so hard with them. You just feel like it's just natural, it's just effortless. This is somebody that you're manifesting, okay? If you haven't watched my last video, it's the Who Are You Manifesting video. Y'all need to check that out. I'm gonna link it above. But I'm seeing you're manifesting something here. You're manifesting your soulmate, the one that you're actually supposed to be with in this lifetime. This is your sign that they are coming if they have not already. I'm telling you. And a lot of you guys might get irritated, like, you know, I've been hearing that for a long time and I just don't think it's coming. The thing is, and I told group number 2 this too, you don't want to be in an energy of waiting, because that further puts you in an energy of lack. When you're waiting for something, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to order food, and I always use food references because my ass loves food, but when you go to order food, you're not tripping because you know you're going to get it, and if it starts taking too long, you get irritated, it's like you either decide to wait for your food or you can move on to the next place. But if you don't have that coloring book, like when you was a kid, if you didn't have that coloring book to keep you entertained, it's like you just were more focused on your hunger and your lack for food, your lack of food, than you were on actually the excitement of getting the food. You get what I'm saying? That's an all over the place reference, I know, but what I'm saying is, instead of feeling like, oh, I'm waiting, when is my person gonna get here, when are they coming in, I want y'all asses to be in the energy of, I am so excited, my person is finna come in and they are gonna have this quality, they're gonna look like this, they're gonna talk like this, they're gonna act like this, they're gonna work in this field, whatever is important to you when it comes to manifesting your ideal person. That is what you want to have. You don't want to have that drabby energy of having to wait for what you want, because you are the magician. The magician doesn't have to wait for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be in that energy of waiting. Be in that energy of excitement. You're not waiting. You're excited to receive something, It's like when you're tracking a package. It feels like it's going to take forever for it to get there, but once it enters your city, you just get so excited because you're like, yes, my package is here. My package is coming. And guess what? It finally comes, And if something happens and your package gets lost in the mail, you're gonna get sent another one, and it might even be better than the first one. You feel me? First one could have had a defect. First one could have been broken. And so the universe redirected that package and made sure it got lost so that you could get the package that actually works for you. You feel me? That is how your attitude and your perspective this month needs to look in terms of you manifesting your ideal partner, because you have a soulmate. You have one. My very first tarot reading, this lady told me that I had a soulmate, and that it's really sad, but not everybody gets to meet their soulmate. Not everybody gets to experience that type of love in this lifetime. You do. This is your confirmation. You chose this pile. You do. And we have 11:11 on the clock right there. So that's confirmation. Spirit is saying, please don't think that you're just not going to experience love in this lifetime. That is the one thing that you signed up to experience. You guys might, before y'all came to earth, I could see you guys now. You're like, I know I'm going to experience a lot of hard lessons. I know I'm going to experience a lot of difficulty, but please do not fucking leave me out in the love department, because I want to get married. Okay. Some of you guys might want kids. Some of you guys just want that very stable, loving, emotional connection. Okay. And the universe said, okay, if you learn these lessons and you learn to master your gift, we will give it to you. Not even we'll consider it. No, we will give it to you. So that is the most prevalent message coming through. Don't be out here thinking that because you've been waiting for so long and nobody's come in, that you're not going to get the love that you deserve, because I assure you, you will. Okay. But there's a lot of factors that go into play, okay? The right timing, for sure, is one of them. But in the month of September, this is probably the month where you guys are being most prepared for this. A lot of you guys are already prepared for it. But I'm going to leave you off with this message. Stop waiting. No more waiting, okay? No more waiting. No more watching the pot to boil, because it'll seem like it'll never come. Get excited for that package that you know is going to be on your doorstep very soon. Right? That's what I'm gonna leave you off with, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you are feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation for today's pick a card, all of my payment information as well as my deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well. You guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So you guys have actually chosen the card that says don't dim to fit in, and the bottom of the card says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, you guys, so if you chose this pile, I feel like dimming your light for somebody else is something that you guys have probably done quite heavily throughout your lives. And we do start off this reading with the 5 of earth and the 5 of water and the 5 of air. 5 cards, you guys. And I'm honestly feeling like that is going to be your main theme of this month, coming out of the shadows and really allowing your light to shine bright. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys were given a gift here. We have this Empress card. So I just feel like it's really time for you to just really spread your wings as she's doing here and just allow yourself to soar, okay? No more dimming yourself down, no more dimming your light. It's really time, especially in September, it's time for you to really focus on being who you are, okay? So we have this Five of Earth here. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but some of you guys might dim yourself down, or like you feel like if you don't have a lot of value, or if you don't have a lot of material things, material assets, then you're not worthy, or you don't have a lot to offer, you don't have enough. And that's simply not the case, because what it is that you carry and what it is that you embody, who you are on a soul level, you cannot put a price on that shit. There is not another one of you in this world, okay? And somebody really does need to hear that, you know, especially when we live in this reality with all this technology and all, you know, money is so important. It's so prevalent in this lifetime. You need it to survive. It still doesn't determine your worth, okay? You literally have homeless people out on the street that have a heart of gold, like the purest gold that you can find, you know? And I feel like that is something that you guys are going to have to really understand this month. You're trying to get out of this energy of lack, but in order to do so, it's like you really need to understand your worth. You genuinely need to understand your worth. And another thing that I want to say is you guys are destined for such great things in this lifetime. I don't even think that like my actual human words can describe how great you guys actually are, okay? And I can see here that so many people have slept on you, they've written you off, they have caused you to dim your own light, you know, to appease them. Or maybe you're dimming your light to appease others. Maybe you're overextending yourself so that you can, you know, show that you have something worthy of offering. And Spirit is saying you don't have to do that anymore. You guys are already so bright, and you have to stop dimming your light. I don't give a who it is that's out here expecting you to dim your light or dim yourself down or stay quiet, not speak out, not stand up for what's right. I don't care if it's your family members. I don't care if it's your coworkers, your boss, whoever. They could be so important to you, but if they are out here, you know, expecting you to dumb yourself down to fit in, then you don't fit in there. You're not supposed to. You were not made to fit in. You didn't come to earth to fit in. That's just not the journey that you have selected prior to incarnating here, you know, whatever you believe in. You are very unique and you are very different, my people who chose this pile. And in the month of September, it's really important that you focus on that. You focus on the things that make you different, that make you unique, and what you believe in. Don't be afraid to speak out against things that are wrong, okay? We have this Seven of Fire here. This is encouraging you to stand up for yourself, because too many people played themselves by trying to play you. Remember how I was saying, like, there are people who have slept on you, or they have expected so much from you. We have this Justice card. So it's really important that you do what's best for you this month, no matter what that might be. Cut off who you need to cut off and cuss out who you need to cuss out, because the people that slept on you, did you dirty, disappointed you, made bad choices that affected you, they should not have done that. I cannot stress that enough. They should not have done that. You guys, some of you guys might actually be physically witnessing somebody's karma play out. And this is specifically for the way that you've been treated, the way that they treated you. And as crazy as it sounds, I feel like some of you guys are quite literally angels. Literally. If you are here, it's like you are an angel in human form. Okay? And when I say angel, I don't mean that like you're perfect or like you're a goody two shoes. You know, we're all different. We all have our flaws. But I just don't see you as somebody who genuinely goes around with bad intentions or intentions of hurting other people. Therefore, you do not deserve to have that placed onto you, right? The people who expect you to dim your light, they do that because they don't have that same light that you have. They don't carry that same light that you have. It's, if anything, it's like they're stealing your light from you. And this month, going into September, you really need to point out who is doing that. Who is putting you in those uncomfortable situations where you feel like you can't speak, or you feel like you can't be heard, or you feel like you don't want to be seen? You know, who's doing that? Because those are the people that you really either need to let them know, you know, that what they're doing is wrong, or let them know that you're not going to give them the chance or the space or the opportunity to do that to you anymore, or you need to straight up cut them off, or you need to do both, okay? Whatever the case is, you got to do what's right for you, because we have this 5 of air. Somebody, or even multiple people, have done wrong by you, and they will be getting their asses handed to them this month, okay? That's the type of energy that I'm seeing for group number 4. I'll be honest with you guys, I really feel bad for anybody who's messed with you or who's done you dirty, because September is not going to be a good month for them, okay? At all. In the month of September, you cannot be dimming yourself to fit in with other people, okay? No longer should you be out here worried about what makes everybody else comfortable, or how comfortable everybody else is when it comes to being around you. It is a gift to be able to experience your energy, because you guys are like quite literally like angels is what I'm seeing. Angels, you just have that goddess energy, this empress energy. Don't let nobody steal this shit from you or expect you to dim it down or tone it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If people are telling you that you need to tone it down, or you need to wear something different, or do your makeup a little less dramatic, tell them no. Or don't say, and better yet, don't say anything at all to them. Because didn't I say it's a privilege for people to be able to experience your energy? Don't give people that opportunity if they can't appreciate it. All right? Like, you know, and y'all don't even strike me as the type of people that put yourself above other people. Like, you don't just go around looking down on people. But it's like people try to fake like they're looking down on you, when the reality is they want to be like you. They want to be like you so bad. And so expecting you to tone it down a little bit to make them feel uncomfortable, that is how they make themselves feel better. And it ain't your job to make other people feel better about themselves, you know? So y'all need to pay attention this month, especially with the 3 of water. I'm hearing if any of you guys end up going out, end up going to a party, or end up hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your girls, or even hanging out with your family, pay attention to who makes you feel like you need to dim yourself in order to fit in, because you ain't come here for that, right? We have the unity card here. Y'all are so in tune with the divine. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, are y'all even human? Like, you might have a human body, but you know damn well, like, y'all are very otherworldly, okay? That's intimidating to people, but that's not your problem. That is not your problem, okay? The human race can be extremely selfish and extremely greedy, and way too expectant, way too entitled. And to have people feel like they are entitled to you dimming your light, or dimming who you are as a person to make them feel comfortable, that's not your job. If anything, you're supposed to shine your light and pass on the torch to the people who also have a light that they need to shine. You start shining your light, you just lit up, you know, half the freaking world, because you created a ripple effect with who you are and your energy. And if people choose to stay dark, that's fine. They can do that. They can choose the dark path, but that shit should not have any effect on you or who you are or what you came here to do overall. That is the overall message for you guys, okay? In terms of love, you guys, I feel like the more you start to embody this Empress energy, you're going to make it easier for other people to come in and treat you with this. Spirit is saying, do not accept any less than this. Do not accept any less than this. This right here, this is top tier bad bitch energy, okay? And I'm just going to put it like that. Like, you cannot put a price on that. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. You have this energy. You are directly in tune with the divine. If y'all believe in God, which I respect people who don't, but y'all have a very, very strong relationship with the divine. All you have to do is ask. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling my spirit team, get this bitch away from me. I don't like her. You know, she's making me feel uncomfortable. And somehow, some way, I never end up having to really see that person again, or even having to interact with that person again. Or I just don't allow them to have access to my energy. You know what I'm saying? The way that you move, you might be expected to move like other people, but you are not other people, is what I'm saying. So don't pressure yourself in order to try to fit into this box that was never made for you to begin with, right? And back to what I was saying, in terms of love, I see somebody coming in that wants to have fun with you, like genuinely wants to have fun with you. We have this 3 of water here. This is all about having fun, having a good time. A very small percentage of you could be witnessing a wedding proposal this month. And that will be a sign from the universe that love is on its way to you. You guys are destined for marriage here. This unity card is also about destined for marriage. It's like holy matrimony, okay, is what I'm seeing here. But Spirit is saying, you will not get this if you are accepting breadcrumbs, or if you are dealing with narcissistic people in your reality trying to dim down your light. Stop handing people parts of you that are not made for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best way I can say it. I can describe it. Like I said, your energy is just so otherworldly. It's really hard to put into words what I am feeling for you guys. I feel like you guys have really been through some shit in this lifetime. You've had people disappoint you. You've done your best. You have really been done wrong. And those who have done you wrong, like I said, they will quite literally be getting their asses handed to them this month. And I will feel bad, but I feel like this pile, you guys might actually see that, okay? 7 of fire. Stand up for yourself, all right? For example, somebody tells you, take off your makeup. That doesn't look cute. Or go change your outfit. You know, it's showing too much skin. Tell them no. Tell them no. Or don't even interact with them, for real, for real. People are going to feel some type of way. People are going to feel some type of way when you pop out with this Empress energy. And if they even dare ask you to dim your light in any way, shape, or form, just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. That's like a test from the universe. Like, are you really ready to step into your divine feminine energy? Are you really ready to begin experiencing life as your higher self? Because if you are, you got to act like it. You got to look at some of these humans that want to stay stagnant, and they want to really choose the dark path. You got to really look at them like, bitch, you chose your path, I'm gonna choose mine. You can choose a path for you, but you cannot choose a path for me. Our parents can't choose our path. Okay, a lot of the times they do when we're kids, you know, because we're still learning, we're still growing. But even sometimes our parents don't even choose the right path for themselves. Your superiors can't choose your path. Only you can choose your path, okay? Y'all have all of the codes literally written in your DNA in order to wake up to your truth and wake up to who you are in this lifetime. There's an emphasis on that in the month of September, you guys. So overall message, stop dimming your light to fit in. Love and marriage is definitely there. It's definitely prevalent. But you need to make sure that you are being specific and picky as hell about what type of treatment that you will accept and what you will allow yourself to experience, and how you're going to allow people to treat you, to talk to you, to act towards you, to view you, okay? Because if you have somebody that comes in and just like, I don't like you, you know what I'm saying? You know, some of us might be like, bitch, I don't like you either. But others of you might be like, you know, that's okay because I like me. I love me. I'm learning to love me. Maybe you should do the same, right? That's the overall energy I'm getting. I don't know who the hell is in here trying to hate on you or expecting you to dumb yourself down to fit in. You cannot do that this month, okay? If you find yourself in situations where you feel like you cannot speak, like you have to dim yourself down in order to fit in, it is a test and you need to be prepared to pass it. Okay, so focus on this goddess glow that you guys have going on, and don't be afraid to connect to the divine. If you want to meditate, if you want to even just be quick to say a prayer or whatever the divine means for you, there's no rule book on how you can connect to who you are spiritually or to who you are on a soul level. So just keep that in mind, you guys. So that's what I have for you guys for what's happening for you in September. I hope that message was helpful. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you are feeling generous and would like to offer a tip or a donation for today's pick a card, all of my payment information as well as my deck wish list is available down in the description box below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.